I am going to quickly tell you why the FCA will not investigate Rachel Reeves as per Mel Stride's um, request in his letter to Nihil Ratti. It comes down to the secondary objective, as I've commented on my other channel, which I'm currently denied access to because of police state action and exposing corruption. Secondary objective means essentially the Treasury and the FCA at the moment are bound together and they need to back each other. And you've seen that in terms of how I've identified the corrosive corrupt conflict of interest in the regulatory model and why the FCA are able to use or try to use the perversion of prejudice to avoid any accountability. So if you look at, for instance, the wealth tech scandal, which I was a whistleblower on, that pretty much ran, according to the FCA's allegations, from the point of when they suggested the fraud started 2014 to their special administration in 2023, pretty much the duration of their existence. It covers a vast array of um, catastrophic errors, as I've identified. Now, the logical thing, of course, would be, Parliament would have sought to hold the FCA to account and said, look, given what you're suggesting here, vast range of catastrophic errors over a long period of time, what assurances can you give Parliament and the public that should these allegations be true, as you suggest, that this couldn't happen again? They haven't done that because it would alarm investors. They want to get people investing in the stock market and taking more risk. Now, you wouldn't want a story that showed the FCA had sort of been guilty, of a vast range of extraordinary errors, because people would start to say, well, should we be taking risk when there's such vulnerabilities in the financial system? The wealth tech scandal is almost like the embodiment of FCA failure. Now, look what else happened. Nihil Ratti, without being asked these things, without being required to give those assurances and how the system has been made stronger, simply rolled over his tenure. So they waved it through. So in essence, what the government Treasury said is, we'll cover you for accountability if you help us out with our growth objective. That's exactly the reason why the FCA will not investigate the Treasury. They need each other and they're bound together because of the secondary objective. Take care. Bye.